As they try to recover from their defeat, they can't help but face the truth: your strength was far greater than their need to control the situation. They thought they could manipulate the outcome, but they were wrong. You've turned their failure into a lesson for everyone around you. Your true power comes from within, not from tricks or deceit. Their efforts to bring you down only revealed your potential, leaving them stunned by how easily you outsmarted them. Your victory casts a long shadow over their plans, forcing them to rethink everything they thought was foolproof. Each time they tried to defeat you, you rose above it, showing them that true resilience can't be broken by their petty games. Your success didn't just crush their plans, it shattered the illusion that they were in control from the start. Now, they're left facing their own weaknesses and questioning the methods they used to try and break you. You've shown them that no matter how tough things get, faith and perseverance can tip the scales in your favor. Every move they made to try and beat you only set you up for an even bigger win. Patience and wisdom became your secret weapons, proving that staying true to yourself is the most powerful strategy you can use. Their defeat wasn't just a loss, it was a wake-up call. It was a moment when they realized they had seriously underestimated you. As they scramble to pick up the pieces of their shattered plans, they have to confront the reality that you were never the weak link they thought you were. You didn't just win the game, you did it with such grace that they are now left wondering about their own motives and methods. They thought they could push you to your limits, but instead, you used their pressure to fuel your greatest victory. The harder they pushed, the stronger you became. You showed everyone that true power doesn't come from winning a game, it comes from mastering yourself. Their defeat proves that the loudest voices aren't always the strongest. You've made it clear that no amount of trickery can beat someone who stands strong in their truth. In trying to bring you down, they exposed their own weaknesses. Now, they're left wondering how you saw through every move they made. Your win wasn't just about the game. It was about showing them that being real and true to yourself can beat even the smartest plans. You proved that resilience and strength can change the outcome, and now they're left questioning their own strategies. They thought they could manipulate the situation, but you outsmarted them, leaving them amazed at your brilliance. With each move they made, you anticipated what would come next, teaching them that true power lies in wisdom and strategy, not just force. You stepped into their game, played by their rules, and won. Now they know the lesson: underestimating someone can lead to disaster. Your ability to adapt and overcome left them speechless. They thought they controlled the game, but you were always 2 steps ahead. They tried to corner you, but you turned their tactics against them. Their arrogance blinded them to the fact that your spirit was unbreakable. Now, they're left facing the consequences of their actions. You played their game with grace and intelligence, showing that sometimes the quiet ones are the fiercest warriors. When they pushed you, their arrogance clouded their judgment. But your humility and perseverance won you the victory they never saw coming. They expected you to fall, but instead, you stood your ground, leaving them to wonder how you turned their weaknesses into your greatest strengths. With every challenge they threw at you, you found a way to rise above, showing that your inner strength can't be underestimated. You turned the tables on them, proving that true power isn't in playing dirty, but in playing smart and staying true to yourself. They thought they had control, but your cleverness exposed the cracks in their plan, making them realize their game was flawed. In the end, their tricks backfired, and you emerged as the winner, teaching them a lesson they'll never forget about the power of strategy. You sailed through their obstacles, showing that perseverance and clever thinking can break down even the toughest plans. They tried to control everything, but you took charge and rewrote the story in a way that left them behind. Their moves were predictable, and you jumped on their mistakes, proving that their confidence was misplaced. Now, they're left facing the reality that you beat them at their own game. Each mistake they made became a step toward your success, revealing that their strategy was weak and ready to fall apart. You turned their aggression into your advantage, showing that kindness and resilience can outlast even the toughest challenges. Winning wasn't just about the game, it was about sending a clear message: you won't be anyone's pawn. They tried to intimidate you, but your courage proved that fear can't stop a determined spirit. Their reactions to your success have been eye-opening. They've realized they underestimated you every step of the way. You've shown them their game was flawed, and now they're left picking up the pieces. With your strength and smarts, you've rewritten the rules. Now, they're forced to rethink their approach, all thanks to your victory. They thought they had you figured out, but you've shown them there's more to you than they could ever understand. By beating them at their own game, you've lit the way for others, proving that victory is possible, even in tough times. Their desperate attempts to regain control only showed their weakness, while you moved forward with strength and dignity. You've shown that sometimes the best way to win is to stay true to who you are while breaking down their plans to bring you down. Every challenge they threw at you became a chance for you to shine, proving how determined and brilliant you truly are. As they struggled to keep up, they were left in shock, trying to figure out how their plans fell apart at your hands. With every step you took, you showed that their game was built on shaky ground, while your foundation stood strong, no matter the storm. Your victory proved that resilience and staying true to yourself can overcome even the hardest obstacles. They thought their plan was unbeatable, but your clever thinking turned the tables, leaving them confused and lost. They won't forget this defeat, not just because they lost, but because they lost to someone they thought they had already beaten. Each time they thought they had you, you surprised them, showing that flexibility and smart decisions are the real keys to success. Their plan crumbled the moment they underestimated your strength, and now they must face the consequences of their own arrogance. You've taught them a powerful lesson. Sometimes the greatest wins come from staying calm when everything around you is falling apart. As they flailed in their own chaos, their frustration with your success only showed how much they misjudged your abilities. With every move they made, you responded with grace and intelligence. You've proven that true power lies in controlling your reactions, not trying to control everything else. Their defeat is a clear reminder that manipulating people's emotions always leads to one outcome: failure. You've turned their plans upside down, showing them they were never in control. Now they must face the truth of their loss. Your strength, patience, and smarts have scattered their tactics to the wind, leaving them wondering how you managed to outsmart them every step of the way.